Hello, class. Today we're going to talk about Google Calendars, how to navigate and subscribe to different Google Calendars. First of all, log into your Google Drive, go to your Google Apps grid, and click on the calendar icon. You could, if you don't see that there, it might be in the More section. When you click on that, it will bring up your Google Calendar. Notice that I'm right now logged in with my school account. You can also be logged in with a different account. You might have more than one Google account. So make sure you know which account you're looking at. And when you go into Google Calendars, you will see the default view, I believe, is by week. So you can toggle through these different views. There's the day view. You can see everything in the one day. You can see everything in the weekly view or the month view or the 4-day view or the agenda. You'll notice when I'm in the month view that I've got a lot of White Sox games in here. Well, that's because I've subscribed to the White Sox calendar. You'll also notice that I have some other calendars in here, some other coded by color calendars, and we'll talk about how I found those and how to get to them. But first, let's talk about how to get back to how to navigate through your calendar. You'll notice there's a button called Today. If you click on Today, it'll bring you back no matter where you are and highlight today. Today is April 3rd. So you'll see that that's highlighted and I'm right there. If I'm in the weekly view, same thing, it's highlighted. If I'm in the day view or the 4-day view, it'll highlight today. Now I can click on a different day if I want. Notice I went to the day view when I clicked on Tuesday. Go back to the week view, click on a different day. You'll notice that I clicked on that. That's how you would create an appointment, but I'll show you that in another video. And so you can toggle through the different views. There's even some more things you can do. Over here, there's some settings you can look at. You can change from comfortable to cozy or compact, just different ways to look at your calendar. But I'm going to go back to today. I'm going to go in the weekly view, and you'll notice that I've got this little mini calendar over here, and you can toggle through with the arrows to the next month, clicking through quickly to get to wherever you need to get to. Again, if you click on today, it'll bring you back to where you are. Click on, let's go to the day view, go to the monthly view. Let's go to a different day. All right. So today's not showing up because I haven't, there we go, because I haven't gone away from that day. So now I'm in June over here. If I click today, it'll bring me back to that. In the mini calendar, if you click on a particular date, it will bring you on your main view of your calendar straight to that date. By day or by week, whatever you're looking at. Okay, so you've got two different submenus down here, My Calendars and Other Calendars. My Calendars is a list of any calendars that you have created. You probably don't have any calendars or very many yet. You probably have one calendar with your name on it, maybe one or two other calendars as well, like tasks or something like that. But whatever calendars you create are going to pop up right here under My Calendars. You'll notice that I have turned off most of the calendars. If I click on this, on the square next to it, it turns it on. And you'll notice, let me go back to a monthly view. And let's go back to the previous month. So March, let's go to February. If I click on these different calendars, it's going to pop up with those assignments that I gave for those different classes. It's going to put them show them, I should say, in my calendar. So what you're essentially doing over here, you're viewing all of the calendars that you are subscribing to or that are your calendars, and you can turn them on and off over here in the My Calendar or Other Calendar location. So you'll notice that one of the calendars that I've subscribed to is the Chicago White Sox calendar. So if I go over here to April, go over to April here, you'll see a bunch of White Sox games are on my calendar. If I turn this calendar off, toggle it off, now you don't see them. Click it back on, now you see them. Click it off, now you don't. So you can do that with all of the calendars that you've created. You can turn them on or off the view. You can turn the views on or off based upon which ones you want to see at that given time. You will have more calendars. The reason I have so many calendars is because when I teach a Google Classroom class, it automatically creates a calendar for me for that particular class. So if I go back, you can see in February, If I click over here on Essential Tech, you can see all of the assignments that I assigned through Essential Tech. Spanish has a lot more assignments, so let me show you that. If I click on Spanish, you see all the assignments that I had assigned for my Spanish class, period 1. They all showed up on my calendar when I turned it on. Any of my students for my, let's say, Spanish 1 class, the Spanish period 1 class, they also, in their calendar, it would show up, this calendar, Spanish period 1, would show up in their other calendar list, and they could toggle it on and off and see all the due dates for all of their assignments that they've done. In fact, they can click on a specific assignment and it will pop up that particular, those details of that, including the description if there was ever a description in that particular assignment. So it's a really nice feature to be able to know how to use your Google Calendars. You already have a Google Calendar, you just may not have learned how to use it yet. So this is how you view them and navigate. Now let's talk about how you can subscribe to more calendars. There's a couple ways to subscribe. You can either add a specific URL. Let's say a teacher or someone gave you the URL or emailed you a URL. I'll show you in the next video how to find that URL to share with other people. But you can add that particular calendar by URL, or let's say that you work for a company and your company uses Google, like for instance, Indian Prairie School District uses Google. So as a teacher, I can more easily share calendars with other teachers by using this add a coworker's calendar. You can import a calendar, and also probably the easiest way to do it is by browsing interesting calendars. And if you do this, you'll notice you've got those tools over here still. But you can preview and subscribe to dozens, hundreds of calendars by holidays, by sports. Notice the way I found the Sox is I went to baseball, and then I went to Major League Baseball, and I went to the White Sox. I previewed the calendar first. I said, yep, that's the one I want. It's got all the dates of their games on here with who they're playing. So I clicked subscribe. If I want to unsubscribe, just simply go back here and click unsubscribe. You can go to more. There's day of the year. There's phases of the moon. Here's a resources calendar for Indian Prairie School District. Again, because I'm a part of ipsd.org, I can see these as calendars I can very quickly add. These are the resources for Clough, Fry, Hill, and Kendall. Apparently no other schools have created resources for the ipsd.org, but you can do all kinds. Sunrise and sunset for Aurora, that's a good one. It'll show you what time sun rises and what time the sun sets on every day. Pretty cool calendar to be able to use. Again, navigating back, I click back to calendar. That brings me back to my calendar. And again, I can toggle on and off any of the calendars that I have, my own calendars, or any other ones that I want to subscribe to. So let's turn that White Sox calendar back on. Today's opening day for them. Click on today. It'll bring me to today. I can see it highlighted right there. I know they're playing at 3:10 today. On Wednesday, they're playing at 1:10. Same with Thursday. Friday, they're playing a night game. You can see all those kind of things. You can see all the different events that I have on my own specific calendar, or any of the other ones that I want to turn on at this given time.